If you're considering fasting, I'd like to share this video with you. My name is Jan. I am a health coach. When you eat a high-fat, keto, or carnivore diet, you will just naturally fast because it's not like you're going to be hungry when you eat the high fat. Then that's fat. There's fat in your meat, but high fat would look like fat in your meat plus a little bit of fat on the side. But on this diet, you will just naturally fast because as you listen to your body, you're going to say, wait a minute, I'm not even hungry. A lot of us were trained. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, and you eat dinner. And you eat breakfast by this time, lunch by that time, and dinner by that time. Like I said, on this diet, it's going to be more natural when you fast. You're probably, if you keep busy, if you find ways to stay busy, you may not even realize, hey, I just skipped a meal. And that will happen, and then you will get hungry, and I wouldn't bother with the clock. I just wouldn't, unless you have an issue with a certain time that you are eating, whatever it may be. For instance, I have clients that have to take pills at noon, so they will generally fast until noon, and then they break their fast, and then they eat. They take their pills, and then they may either choose to have a lunch and dinner, or maybe fast through dinner until the next lunch hour the next day. They may choose to do that. And it's basically, how comfortable are they when they are eating, and are they to the point where they can handle skipping a meal, or do they need to not break the fast because they already had eaten at lunchtime, but instead of fasting through dinner, they may eat. This morning, I ate 2 hot dogs, 1 chicken thigh, 2 slices of bacon, and 2 ounces of cream cheese. And that is a lot of fat. So there's fat in the hot dogs, there's fat in the chicken skins, there's definitely fat in the bacon, and there's fat in the cream cheese. I normally will put a little pat of butter on the side, and that's extra fat. I didn't do that today because I had a plan to and fast through dinner and not eat. And that didn't work out for me because I had a really stressful weekend, and that causes my cortisol to do bad things. And when my stress needs nurtured, fasting is not on the table for right now. So that's what my lunch looked like. And if I was strong enough with my cortisol, I could have fasted through dinner and maybe had a pat of butter or some type of fat instead of dinner. When you fast for 16 to 18 hours, you'll learn how it feels and how it looks for you for weight loss. If you're seeing great things, you feel okay, you like what's happening on the scale, then you can progress to doing that several days a week. Probably best if you only start out with 1 day a week and let your body acclimate. If you're not used to fasting, if that's not something that you will have done length, and then as you discover how your body's reacting to that one fasting day, then you can proceed to doing more. To know if, let's back up. If you're considering fasting and this is new to you, it is best to be sure that you are metabolically healthy in order to accomplish fasting successfully. To know if you're metabolically stable, you can look for signs from your body that it might be giving you. And those signs could look like a headache, high stress. You could have, like you can feel a little more, aggravated and angry and easily triggered. High stress, you could feel shaky, you could feel nauseous, you could just feel generally unwell. So if you find that one of these signs are happening while you're fasting, one thing you can do before you break your fast is you could try to add electrolytes. Sometimes that's all some people need is the electrolytes. You need the sodium and the magnesium to replenish. And that's kind of just a given. You should just assume if you're going to fast, by all means, have a cup of water, a drink, whatever your drink of choice is, and add those electrolytes in. Include that in your fasting time, so that your body at least has those nutrients to rely on. So if after taking the electrolytes and you still don't feel well, you can consider breaking your fast. You can also try a pat of butter, beef tallow, or some animal fat of your choosing. It could be egg yolk, it could be, that sort of fat also. Any form of animal fat would be acceptable, and that may help settle down whatever's got you feeling unwell. But if you're new to this, it's just better to just take your time, ease into it. There's no need to upset things. Let's keep you healthy. Let's keep you strong. And let's get you to the point where you are ready for fasting. Get fat adapted, you want to consider priming. So let's just say you start fasting today and you skip a meal and you do okay, but you want to skip the next meal. And then all of a sudden you're just feeling one of those symptoms that we talked about: shaky, nausea, headache, high stress, unwellness. If one of those comes up while you're, fasting, and you tried the electrolytes, you don't think you're ready to try the fat, maybe you did try the fat, and you're just not feeling like this is okay. You break your fast, you eat, and you want to eat, the very low carb to zero carb meals with fat included. That's very important. Fat is very important for your body. It's so good for your hormones. It's good for your nerves. It's good for your brain. It's good for your skin. It's just good for you. It's just important to have fat. And let's just say you break your fast and you eat these foods. My suggestion is now you want to prime. And that helps you become fat adapted. To achieve fat adaptation, you want to prime. So once you become fat adapted, your body is now healthier and it can respond better to fasting because it will know that it is well nourished. You're not perceiving a lack of food as a threat. When you do eat, you will want to add the fat, as we talked about, to your meals or meal, whether you're eating just one meal a day or 2 meals a day. Add the fat so that your body can handle fasting much better. Why would you want to fast? You might want to fast because you might need to help lower your blood glucose. A lot of people see great results when they fast because it does help use up the glucose. It dumps it. Your body doesn't hold it anymore. And then that's very good for your body. And you can also lower inflammation by fasting. Inflammation is a leading cause of illness and disease. Let's see what else. If you do need to understand the benefits of eating animal fat a little bit better, check out my video on the benefits of eating animal fat. I want someone to go along with you, to walk with you on your journey, to support you. Maybe you know everything that there is to do and you just feel like you're going to be a bigger success with that person to support you and guide you. Consider a free call to see if we're a match, and we will talk about what's next then. You can reach out to me on Facebook, on YouTube channel, and on Instagram. You can find me any one of those ways, and I do have a website, and you can find the website on Facebook. I hope this video has helped you. Take care and God bless.